Hey everyone, we're live. Oh my gosh, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. If you're coming in to watch the replay, just fast forward to see something happening. We're going to be testing out my Wi-Fi here and hopefully it works well. So, excuse me. Oh, there we are. Hello, Mariah. Hi, Dar. Hi, Zandra. Hi, Lisa. Do I sound really echoey? Like, can you hear me okay? I've got a temporary desk up here. Hey Z, good to see you. How's the sound? I'm hearing a whistling sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So sound is good. And how about the lighting? This isn't where my desk is going to be eventually. It's going to be over there by, I have like a couple windows there. Here I have a window up high, like a little bit high, not really high, but a little bit higher. So this is where a small desk is that I could transport with my son. My big tables are going to come on the 31st. Sound and video is good. Excellent. So this room's a lot, I'd say it's bigger than the temporary one I had. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Rhonda. You made it. I made it too. Hi, Deb. Oh, so when I was moving, I found a few magazine pages that I had put aside when I was doing the people with the animal masks, like using these masks. And I thought that'd be kind of a fun little quick limited supplies project we could do. When you turn, the echo of the room can be heard. So when I turn around, okay. But when I'm facing this way, like I'm facing the camera right now, it's okay. Excellent. Hi, Kristen. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi, Kathleen. Did I say hi, Mariah? I don't remember. I'm just going to cut this out while we're chatting a little bit because the background's very dark. So I want to make sure, I don't like those scissors. I want to make sure that she shows up. Sounds good. Excellent. So yeah, the move has not been super smooth. Building a new house, when you move in, like there's always things that, oh, this isn't quite right. Like the whole build process was very good. But possession day was a little bit of a gong show, but it's getting sorted out. So it's been a little bit stressful. Hi, Kirsten. Quirky Queens. I'm just cutting out this lady. So I thought, well, I didn't stream last week because I didn't have any, we haven't had Wi-Fi at the rental. Like I was thinking initially I would stream from the rental for the first week, but then we moved the Wi-Fi over here, but they couldn't get the cable through. So we actually didn't even have Wi-Fi here. So we've just been like managing off of data, which has been, thank goodness we have quite a bit of data, but that has been a little bit stressful. So I couldn't really stream last week. So I thought this week I'm going to stream. What will be, will be. We'll test out the sound and the video and the Wi-Fi. Yeah, that raccoon mask is cute. So we're going to put him on this lady. We're going to actually like put it right on there. So I did a stream like this before where I replaced the heads of magazine people with the masks. So I thought it would be fun, but we're going to add a twist this time, which I shall reveal a little bit later. All right, so I did just a warm-up print to just get this plate going. I haven't used it in a couple weeks. Now, what I want to do is I want to affix this here. And normally I use my double-sided sticky dots, so I just got to go find those. Just give me 2 seconds. So we're just moving in slowly, and really the only stuff that's fully moved really is my art stuff. like all my stuff, but not the tables and shelves. So I can't really organize it. So we won't be doing like a tour today because I'm just not ready. I just have like a temporary table over in the corner. I bought an island from IKEA, so that's assembled. And I've got like my carts and stuff here, and then I've got this smaller table that was in my other room. So we, but the rest of the stuff we kind of have to wait to move because of some other issues that are going on. So it's been a little bit of a pain, a PETA, shall we say. Hi, Pamela. But I also thought, you know, it'd be nice just to stream and forget about the move for a bit because it's been, yeah, it's been something. All right, so this is my very yellow jelly plate. So hopefully, I just did one pull. Hopefully that's enough of a warm up. Oh, look, we could do her later too. Good thing I like cutting out wasn't too bad. I can like trim it a bit to do, we'll do her with like a different animal. Hi, Lizanne. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Let's do it in black. So we'll do Mars black. So like I said, I just warmed up very like one pull. I don't, hopefully that's enough. And it's nice to be back arting. I've been so busy moving. I haven't done anything. Let me move these aside over here. So I've got my sprayer off sheets in the corner. So my husband wants to set up like a smart home. So to do that, you need Wi-Fi. So that was a big hurdle. So eventually, actually, there was the company that does our Wi-Fi. There was a truck just randomly on the street outside of our house, and they were supposed to come back and try to fix it, like get the wire through. And I saw the truck there, and I'm like, I don't know if he's looking for me. So I went out and I talked to him, and I'm like, are you looking for me? He's like, no, I don't think so. What's the problem? So I told him, and he said, oh, okay, I'll give it a try. So he came and he got the wire through. So we were able to start working on the Wi-Fi and the network and the boosters. And so that was very fortunate. All right, let's put this on. And I'm hoping we get a transfer. I'll just use this paper. Hi, Judah. Yes, it was lucky. And then so he got it through, and then the speed was slow. So then we still had our call in for the original issue of not getting the cable through. So they came like on a Sunday at 9 in the morning. That was crazy, but it's a little bit bubbly. She's got a bubble coat. So there's our little raccoon lady. Didn't get a lot of details here, but maybe we could just sort of draw them in. Let me grab a little stylus. Hi, Christine. So my normal drawer that I have beside me is sort of in the middle of the room. Diane, did you ever get that Happy Mail? I'm just gonna kind of try to add. We'll do some sgraffito because she looks like she's wearing a cloak. I want her to be wearing like an overcoat. What's it called? A trench coat? So we'll just kind of add a little bit of detail in. Hi, Belinda. Yeah, so we got the Wi-Fi going, and then we have like a smart lock and this and that, and thankfully, like my husband's fairly techie, like he is not afraid to research it. My younger son, he's in computer science, so he was actually helpful in kind of adding like the doorbell camera, the smart locks, the hooking up the video camera, like surveillance stuff. Because my mind kind of goes blank. Like my husband was explaining stuff like, oh, we need to do this and that. And I was just looking at him like, a deer in headlights. I'm just going to make her little arms. There you go. So I didn't get a lot of detail of her coat, but it still works. So Diane you got the newest. Yeah, I don't know. I think the first package is lost, but I did give you a card of the snark. Okay, I printed out the snark card just from like a screenshot because I didn't actually have a photo of it. That's kind of neat. She looks sort of like a stormtrooper. I think I'll keep that. After I do this side, we'll keep that and put it in a journal or something. Oh, she's got like a sticky tab on her face here. Just gonna let this dry before we can pick it up. Is Texture Junkies here? Hi, Sharon. I don't see you, but someone said hi to you. Hello, Renee. I'm not settled in. No, Renee, we're not settled in at all. We're working out kinks, but I've got a lot of my art stuff here, and I've got a table and my stuff. So we're working with it for today. Oh yeah, we can do the backside later. Okay, so what I thought I would do, and I can't remember, someone in Makers of Mixed Media was doing this recently, but I've seen Patty Tully Parrish do this before, where you use gold leaf on your jelly plate. So I'm going to do that today. I feel like it was, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it was Paula that was doing gold leaf recently in Makers Mixed Media. So that's kind of dry. So I think we can put a stencil over top and then we'll add some gold leaf. Now I've got some of my stencils here. Just thinking, I didn't pre-plan what stencils to use. So we're going to put some gold leaf around this fella, this lady raccoon. Maybe this would be cool. Not sure. I don't know. Indecisive. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for today. Let's do this. We'll kind of do these little sections here. Yes, I can't wait to see it too, Renee. I got some stuff at IKEA, and my son put some of it together. Well, my husband and my son, they put it together. So this is copper. I don't know where the gold stuff is. So I'm going to take the copper leaf, and I'm just going to kind of flatten it down. Now, this does stay on your plate a long time, so you're going to get little bits for a while. So that's why I thought I'll use my yellow plate. You just slap it down, and it should stick to your plate unless I have it the wrong way around. But it is messy. So we'll just kind of do, and it's, I don't know, am I doing it the right way? I might have to turn it over. Let's see. So I first saw Patty Tully Parrish doing this a few years ago. So I have tried it before, but it's been a while. So Paula, is it Paula that was doing it? Can anybody remind me who was doing this recently with the gold leaf on their gel plate? Put it in caps so I can see it. And if you're talking to me, put it in caps and I'll be more likely to see it. So right now we have absolutely no grass, not even just in our yard, but nowhere around us. It's a very new subdivision. So if you hear some worker trucks, they're actually putting the park across the street. They're putting dirt down there and some trees. So hopefully there'll be some grass for Lucy at some point, because when we first move in, we're not really going to have any grass for a while. So I think I'm going to take her in the car to go do her business. So it's a good thing that she has a good sized bladder. Okay, so, and it is messy. So I can't remember how I did before. I feel like when I pulled the stencil off, I felt like it sort of stayed on the plate. This stuff is just cheap dollar store imitation gold leaf. It was like $5, about home sense. All right, let's see what happens. Is it gonna come off? Is it gonna stay there? I think I'm gonna have to kind of rub it a bit. So I'm just rubbing it a bit more to break where the stencil is. So it's going to be distressed looking. And then when we do the pickup, it's not going to pick up, I don't remember it picking up all of the gold leaf. This is probably not the best thing to do in a new studio where you want to keep things clean, but you know, I'm never one to, you know, worry about that kind of stuff. All right, let's see if we can get this off now. I feel like I should wipe it with a... I'm not using anything. It's just the jelly plate should be sticky enough to hold the gold leaf on there, and then the paint should pull most of it up. But I haven't tried this in a few years, so I could be a little rusty. So I'm going to throw out the excess. You could probably try to save it, but I'm trying not to make too much of a mess. All right, let's see if this can... Now that I got it wet, I don't know if it's gonna stay on there. Okay, let's just go for it. This is one of my stencil designs. I think it's called Suspension Eye or something like that. So I'm not looking at chat for a moment. I'm trying to get that to stay in there. I don't remember, maybe I used a brush last time. Okay, so it's not perfect, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to put that somewhere I can wash it off later. Okay. I've got a little bit on her coat too, but I don't think that's going to show. All right, let's choose some pickup colors. Yeah, the smaller holes. Maybe the next one we'll try like a bigger design. What did Joni say? A pineapple vibe. Cool. Hi, Judy. Hi, Lindy K. Hi. Did I say hi, Jasper? I don't remember if I said hi. Yeah, maybe in July we can go thrifting, Renee. All right, let's do the pickup. Pickup time. All right. What goes well with copper? Maybe I almost feel like I should put some pan pastel in his little... Thanks, Judy. Purple? Yeah, let's do purple, but I'm going to do some pan pastel in his face, which is on the other side of the room. So I'll be right back. We'll do makeup. Let's do makeup because I don't have time to, I don't have space to pull up, not time, I don't have space to pull up the whole all the pan pastels because my table's not very big here. All right. So if we pick this up with purple, let's put orange in his little face. Although they have like a mask, right? Don't they have a mask that's... Oh, you're sweet, Diane. They have a dark mask, but I don't want to... Maybe we'll do like a purple mask. We'll just do like... We'll leave some of it open to pick up the purple. And we'll put some of it... Oops. Okay, there, apparently I put flesh colored there. So let me go back here. We'll put flesh colored here so it matches. So I hope I'm not too scatterbrained for you guys. It's been, even today's been a challenge. So then yesterday, they took the lockbox away and I'm like, well, can we have our key back that was in the lockbox? And they're like, oh, there was no key in there. So like, are you kidding me? Like, so someone could come in to our house because we don't have the key now? Like, I was just so upset. Just so upset. And then, so my husband and I came to like change the garage code, like to the doors so that at least they couldn't, you know, get in the house. And then we couldn't figure out, anyways, it's just been a comedy of errors. All right. Okay, so we'll pick that up with purple. I don't think I want a super dark purple. Let's see. This is kind of a nice, we could do dark purple in the middle and then more of a, or dark purple on the edge and lilac in the middle. Or I'm kind of, I think I'm having decision fatigue. There's just so much in my brain. I do not have any trees. No, well, there's one. Is it in our yard or over the fence? I don't know. We have mostly mud. Mostly mud. Okay, let's do, we'll do this purple in the middle. With maybe a hint. So this is a violet and then this is light purple. We'll do a little bit of light purple kind of here. And then we'll try the dark purple, the diazazine purple along the edges just to get some contrast with that copper. All right, let's see what happens. Diane is still unpacking. 2 weeks with stomach flu and then abscess tooth. Ugh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. You're curious for a certain reason. That's very mysterious. Very mysterious. All right, so it's pulling up some of the gold leaf. Well, it's copper leaf, but we'll call it gold leaf. So I kind of like that range of color. So we'll see, this plate's going to be coughing up gold leaf for a while. Well, lots of crusty bits. So this table is probably going to shake a lot. All right, so that's our raccoon. So it's going to look something like that. Ooh, interesting how the lavender kind of did these little blotches like that. That should be okay. And then we'll see, we're going to let that dry. So I'm going to put that aside and then I'll grab my other plate. I did not have a chance to warm this one up. So let's do Warm up just with the purple. And then there's still some gold leaf. I'm just going to say gold leaf. I'm not going to say copper leaf because I don't know. And this is imitation gold leaf. It's not the real stuff. And then look at the brayer off sheets full of little bits of doodaddy stuff. And where am I going to put that? Where indeed? Okay. So I don't know that today's going to be an hour and, well, it won't be 2 hours because I've got stuff to do. Okay, I'm going to swipe off my brayer. Like I said, this probably isn't the smartest project to do in a new space, breaking out the gold leaf. Did anybody remember who's been doing the gold leaf recently in Makers? I thought it was Paula Keene, but I couldn't find a photo showing that. Maybe it was Becky. Mariah, do you remember who was using the gold leaf recently? I don't want to forget anybody. All right. Yeah, it's good to see P's home and hopefully feeling better. I haven't been able to stay very long at a lot of streams lately because of the whole moving thing. So let's use her. I'm just going to kind of close this a little bit. Close this, gosh. Words are hard. Trim. So she has sort of a cape. We got one of her hands cut off here. But we might as well use both sides and then we'll cut her head off. I kind of like her head like that. Okay. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys pick. Do you want her to be, I think the bear's too big for her. Like that's too big. That won't fit. So do you want her to be a wolf or a big cat? You guys pick. Wolf or cat? Oh, Renee's asking, what are some of the best magazine brands used for good crisp images on your plate? Vogue, I think, is pretty good. I did a video about 2 years ago where I go through a lot of I kind of show some of the magazine brands that work for me. Some of the travel magazines work well. For me, the everyone's saying cat. For me, the what do you call it? The you know, the yellow one. The yellow one. What's the yellow one? Doesn't work. Yeah, glossier high-end magazines. Oh, what's that called? I have them right over here. It's not Reader's Digest. National Geographic. So for me, the National Geographics don't really work very well. So I'm just using my non-permanent removable dots. And we're gonna, so I did a video similar to this a while ago. And it was, I think I had done images that I put into my, my magical forest. So we're gonna do that. And let's do her purple. Yeah, Nat Geo doesn't work for me. I've heard it works for some people from image transfers, but for me, I don't know. I'll have to try it again, but for me, it's never really worked very well. So the reason I decided to do this today is that I found these images that I had put aside at one point for doing this, and they were extras that we didn't get to, and I thought, oh, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to do it again. So I'll put her ears at the top. Do that, and then I'll try to get the bubbles out this time. See if we can get more crisp images. Now I only warmed up the plate with one pull, so that could be part of the issue. Let's see. Yeah, that one's pretty good, but the problem is the edges here. Let me get more of that paint off. So I'm trying not to push on the center because I was pretty happy. No, it's not the best. I've definitely had better pulls in the past, that's for sure. So maybe, I don't know what these images, what magazine these images were from, so that could be part of it. But we'll try a different one in a second. I'll just do this first. So that's a little underwhelming. You know, I think I'm going to just wipe it off and we'll try a different one. I don't really feel like there's much going on there, so we'll just use this as a warm-up print. We'll try another one with the cat. So Christine says Vogue is her most successful. So Renee, I find for local magazines, the Edmonton Avenue magazine works pretty well if you want something inexpensive to try. Because I know those Vogue magazines, they're a little bit pricey. But I found Avenue worked pretty good. Okay, let's do, so this I think looks like we do that one. That one we don't even have to cut out. I thought a cat face would be good on this one. Let's do that. So do give her attitude. We go that way. I feel we kind of like put her a bit sideways. And I lost the other sticky. Oh, here's the sticky. So I'm gonna use her head in something. Let me just cut it off. I like the bit of red showing through. So chuck that out. So I kind of like how that looks. That'll be cool in a journal. There. What's Deb C just saying? I don't see. Yeah, Diana, I used to buy my magazines at thrift stores, but since the C word, they seem to have stopped carrying magazines at thrift stores. Did you get Happy Mail? I can't remember. Usually when I get Happy Mail, I'll post it on Instagram as a story. So I'll double check there. I don't remember. My brain's a little bit mushy. I have to confess. All right, let's do purple. I'm going to do purple. Okay, let's try purple again. I don't think it was purple's fault. I think it was my fault for not having warmed up the plate. Okay, let's try that again. So we want a thin layer. So now this plate has had two pulls, so it should be warmed up. Or it could just be that I'm off my game because I'm stressed and busy, but let's try it. Okay, we'll do that. Try to get the bubbles out. And then I need to pull at the top. Yeah, Christine, you found the same thing, right? I just, maybe they'll start having them again. So that's a bit better. Yeah, that's much better. And I might just leave the mask on there and see if we want to take out a little bit more paint. If I can get this off. There we go. So do I want to take a little bit more out from the face there? It's a delicate balance when you're doing the masks with the magazines because you need enough underneath the mask to give you the outline. Like you don't, if you don't have enough under there, then you don't see the picture or whatever. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I don't know where to put this. Let's let that dry for a minute and then let's pull the other one. And fingers crossed. Like I said, I haven't done the gold leaf in a few years, so I don't know. Ooh, that looks cool. I do like it. And I like the little bit of orange we put in the raccoon. But you know what might have been cooler would be if we'd have put the gold leaf in his, like in the face there. I keep saying his. Here, let's put this on here and show you guys. Now, do you have to seal this? I don't remember. Let's do that. I'm just gonna rub. So I'm just rubbing lightly to see how much comes off. So it seems pretty stuck down. Let me just rub that into the garbage a bit. So here's our little raccoon with the copper leaf. The finger details looked pretty good. And then we had to draw in the rest of it. So I think it might have been cool to actually put the gold leaf on the face. We could try that on the cat one. We could put this back down and then stick the copper leaf through there. That might work. The other thing I have is these cosmic shimmer flakes, which are kind of cool because they're multicolored. So we could try those. Awesome sauce. Thank you. Hi, Kathy Berg. Kathy, do you remember when we were jelly printing using gold leaf with stencils? I feel like I was doing it like with you guys on your channel, on yours or Colleen's. Do you remember doing that together? Meet me at the disco. Woohoo! Oh, is Ziggy coming back from boarding school tomorrow? He's such a cute dog. Poor Lucy is a little bit confused right now. I keep leaving and coming back. The nice thing is that our new place is only like 3 minutes away. Yeah, you remember doing it, right? Yeah, I remember we were doing it because I think Patty Tolley Parrish had done it, right? And so I'm going to put this on. Oh, I got to put it the right way. I'm going to put this on here and let's try adding, instead of using a stencil, let's put it directly here. I'm going to get like a brush to pick up the flakes. Hi, Ricky. Oh, conditioning your plate. Nice. Just looking for a brush. So I'm in my new space. Those of you coming in late, we're not late, but coming in now. No one's late. There's never a late time. Let's bring this up a little bit. So this time we're gonna, instead of putting pan pastels in here, we're gonna put the gold leaf. We'll put it right in the face. I think that might look cool. If I can pick this stuff up. So this stuff you breathe and it moves around, but I like that it's different colors. Let's see if we can. This could take a while, so maybe we'll just do certain parts of the, and it sort of jumps around with the static electricity. So is the stream quality still good? Because I'm actually upstairs and the router is in the basement. Like I'm up on the second level, but we had Wi-Fi boosters wired in and they seem to be working. I love, look at all the different fun colors in there. I'll try not to sneeze. Ah! We're gonna get random bits. Let's definitely do his nose. It's a lot, that's a lot. Well, let's just do as much as we can. Just kind of, I'll put a bunch on and then I'll press it on with my fingers just because we don't have all day to do this. Kathy, do you remember what year we did this? Kathy Bug, calling Kathy Bug. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. So I think we're gonna pick this up with like a really bright color, like maybe like a neon pink or something. You could do like white in the middle and then neon pink on the edges. So funny, the static just sort of pulls it sideways. You see that? Just shot out. Shelly, you were just thinking neon pink? Awesome. We're gonna have some like splooching along the edges, but I'll have to get the vacuum cleaner up here. That piece is a bit too big. I want to spread it out a bit. I'm just gonna roll it. And this stuff is very soft. It's not going to harm your plate. If you get a bit that feels a little scratchy, just pull it off. Do you guys want me to pull it closer down? Here, I can bring it down a bit. So you can see a little bit better. Is that better? So I'm just trying to fill in the little spaces and then use my finger to press it down. I think I'd rather take the time and see if we can get this one kind of solid. Do they still make this cosmic shimmer paste? Or not paste, this cosmic shimmer gilding flakes? I bought these quite a while ago. I think your finger would get stuck in the stencil rolling the foil. No, because I'm just rolling it flat, like I'm using this part of my finger. I'm not digging in, just kind of, and I'm not pushing really hard. I'm just kind of slightly rolling it a little bit. And then we can always use gold, like a gold pen after to draw on the whiskers a bit more. So there's going to be extras around. Yes, on Amazon. Thanks, Lizanne. Oh, thanks, Dar. Dar actually put the link for these fun flakes. Just don't sneeze. If you have a cold or allergies, not the right time to use these because they will go flying. They're very light. They're very light. And I think if I just did this without the paint underneath, I don't think you'd see the shape of the cat as much. Like there's already purple under here, right? So the purple lines will help to define the cat because I'm not getting in every single square inch. Like I'm getting pretty good. This is going to be a disco cat, hey? Instead of a disco duck. A little bit extra there. Try to spread it over here. I think we're pretty packed in there. You can kind of pick some up and move it around a little bit. While that's drying, I can pull out one that I did a long time ago if I can find the journal. That's the if. I had done a steampunk lady, and she just had little bits, like it wasn't like through a stencil or anything. It's just kind of random on the plate. Okay, so I don't think I can pick these up. Just kind of splooch them. We'll put kind of some randomly around so that it's not just so concentrated. This stuff is very staticky. Okay, so that's pretty good. Some on our hand here, don't really want that, but that's too bad. Okay, one more little smush. So I'm trying to clear off the stencil line so that what's down will stay down. At least that's my intention. Where there's paint down, it's not going to stick as well as where it's the clear jelly plate. because it's sticky on its own. All right, now I'm going to get a piece of paper to put that on. Fingers crossed. So there's not really much left on that. Just going to push down some of those pieces that stuck up. Pull some off. Pull off the big splotches. All right, so let's find some neon pink. And we'll do white in the middle, or maybe we'll do rose pink in the middle. Am I talking really loud or really softly? Now put the lid on your cosmic shimmer flakes so that they're sealed up and you don't ka-chew right in them. Okay. Ooh, what about metallic white in the middle? Or maybe I can put metallic white kind of here and then we'll put the neon all around. And by neon, I mean neon. All right, let's pull this out a little bit. So it's almost been an hour already. The time flies when you're having fun. I sound just right. Excellent. Just thinking. I feel like this is kind of like what's going on there. Let's see. What's the original picture? So the original picture was she's holding her purse, and that's her cleavage. Yeah, let's do white in the middle and neon around. So let's do the neon first. Thanks, Sherry, for checking for everybody. That's awesome. So I'm going to use my little brayer with this, and then we'll put the white over top. So just kind of want this really want it to pop. I know some people don't like that word when you say pop. But if I put the neon first and get it kind of close, then we'll get like sort of a glow. When I do the white, I'm just going to go in a forward direction so that I don't get too much pink pulling back. And I feel like her hand probably is like that, and then maybe like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, and I'm running out of this metallic white. I'm going to have to get more. I noticed that Michael's has a BOGO event right now, but I didn't look to see what it has because I'm really, I can't buy anything while I'm moving because it doesn't make sense to buy. See, we're going to get pink along the edges here. So try to do that. That's a lot of paint. Some of the gilding flakes are coming off. Hopefully most of them stuck there. Get a piece of paper. And we'll do fingers crossed. Oh, do you like it, Diane? Have you had a chance to use it yet? Metallic white. It's quite nice and it's very reasonably priced. It's the Artist Loft Metallic White. I find it very versatile. That was a lot of paint on there. Let's turn this over and see how it's gonna look. Should be interesting. So we gotta let that dry before we can pull it off. I'm gonna just go ahead and use a baby wipe on here. So what's everybody else working on? I'm going to be working on organizing, but anybody else have some big projects they want to tell us about? Hi, Susanna. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that gilded cat looks. So I got most of the gilded flakes off of that one. And let's do this one. Just so we don't end up with flakes when we don't want them. We don't want to be flaky. Hi, Eddie. That's okay. I have been very behind on watching videos, I have to say, because at the rental we only have data right now, and I've been very busy also. This is what we did. This is the first print we did, Eddie. We did a raccoon lady with some gold leaf there, and now we're doing a cat lady with some gilded shimmer flakes. Okay, let me just go check if I can find that thing. Just chat amongst yourselves. Hi, Lena. Just gonna go here. See if I can remember where I put it. Ooh, I think I remember. Ha! Found it. I just have to unstack a few things. So I found my old, this is my old steampunk journal, which I haven't really worked on recently. So it's a brown paper bag journal where we had things. I was with, I wasn't on their stream, but I was playing along with Kathy and Colleen. We were jelly printing on big pieces of bags and then cut them up to make a journal. So this is some of the pages I did, and I remember that's a coloring page. And this is like a few years ago. And that's a coloring page. So these are all jelly prints. That was an image transfer, and then I put some stamping. That was a coloring page. Is it this lady? No, this lady is just a, it's like a packing tape transfer, not a jelly plate transfer. Oh, this lady. So this is the one where I had just done random gold flakes. And that's years ago. Oh, I have a date, 2020. So, you know, it stayed on. Like it doesn't come off. And that, you know, I didn't use any glue. That's just with the pickup. But I didn't use it through a stencil or anything. Thanks, Kathy. Do you remember doing these big, we did these big journals? This was going to be my steampunk journal. I'll just do a quick flip through. Used a lot of placemats, a little door, coffee filter. I have videos on some of these. These are the tassel men that Dee Dee was stamping, and she did like tassels, and then she sent me a copy of it. And then that's a stencil. Yeah, it was a fun journal, and I never finished it, but you know, I might add to it at some point. So that's my steampunk journal. I just tied, you know, twine. Ooh, that's still really wet. Thanks, Lori. Hi, Lori. How are you? That's not quite ready yet. So here's our cat, which is going to look like. It's kind of like dirty from the acrylic plate's kind of dirty. So we're just going to let that dry. What else can I show? Let me just see. I know that Dee Dee was showing some of her magazine journals. I can show you, I think I can find a magazine journal. I showed one the other week with a square one, but I did a skinny one too. I'll go get that while we're waiting for that to dry. I think I know exactly where it is. Or do I? Oh, here it is. So this is a magazine journal where you have your magazine and then you fold each page, you fold the pages in, and then it makes it like a skinny journal. So I can just do a quick flip through this while we're waiting for that to dry. So this just has a lot of randomness in it. Some tags, a Beth Schuler tag, and then this is from, oh, Pam, Callicrafty Pam. So it's a mixture of like papers collaged in. This is a marble paper and jelly prints and just different papers. That's a tag from Callicrafty Pam. That's a photo I took. That's a transfer I did. Hi, Gina. So again, it's each magazine page is folded and glued it. So you take your page, you fold it, you unfold it, you add glue stick. I think I just did glue stick around the perimeter or the whole thing. There's a video about this. And then like this was what was actually in the magazine, and I just braided off on top of it. Some is from like some Happy Mail. That's Happy Mail 2 from Callicrafty Pam. So here you can see like this girl here, she went across, like she was across the page. So when I folded, I left part of her here. Does that make sense? Hi, Julie. Julie is surrounded by paints and inks that she didn't put away. And then this is a printable from Robin McClendon in the middle. This was interesting because I had done, I think I traced and cut this out of this lady, but I liked the back side of the lady better. So I used the cutout to stencil black, and then I flipped her over because I liked this part more than what the lady looked like. Does that make sense? So a lot of these are glued in. There's not a lot of the original magazine left in here. There is a little bit, but it's a lot of like brayer off papers, collage papers, jelly prints, just a bunch of mishmash. So if you want to know more, Eddie, that one's for you. You probably know that reference. I own 51% of this company. Opulence, opulence. That's a picture I took. Anyways, if you want to know more, you can like check out I'll link the video that I did a more thorough flip, and I think I showed how I did some of the pages too. I'll link it below. That's a Jane Davenport stamp that I used. Just collage papers. May the odds be ever in your favor. Slay the competition. I liked her. I just drew like I think she was in the magazine. I just drew a little helmet on her. Video killed radio stars. All we need is Radio Gaga. It's from a cartoon, like a comic book. Sorry, I said I wouldn't really go through everything, but it's hard not to when you see it. I haven't flipped through this in a while. Often people say like, what do you do with your journals? Like, I just pet them. Every now and then I open them up and pet them, but this one has been neglected. I haven't given it a pet in a while. Little Jane, oh, what's her name? Barbarella, Jane Fonda. It's Barbarella. I like using lyrics. That's a a botanical that Kathy Arbor sent me. Just like things peeking out, just random images. Space age looks. With the moon landing came an avalanche of space age clothes, best exemplified by Courreges with his all-white Moon Girl collection. In 1964, space-inspired helmets in felted wool or white leather completed the look, as modeled here by Audrey Hepburn, 1965. So, and it feels good. Like it's nice and weighty. I don't know. I like that. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that flip through or not, but I enjoyed petting it. Girly says, I have several magazine journals, never thought about pockets. Oh, yeah, you can put pockets in anything. It still feels wet. I had a lot of paint on there. Diane has her house hippo snoring below. I'm not all moved in, Lori. I am far from all moved in, but all my art stuff is here. I don't have all my art tables or shelves, but I have all my junk is here. All right, here we go. So some of it stayed on the plate because there was like it was quite a thick layer. But here we have our Cosmic Shimmer cat. See, and it stays on. Just flatten it a little bit. Very disco. Thanks, Christine. Thanks, Shelley. So here's our Cosmic Shimmer cat. So that's got the metallic white pickup underneath. And I could do some outlines in black. Let's add some gold, make more gold in his whiskers. Let me just go grab the gold pen, if I remember where it is. Gold pen, where are you? Yeah, I can see. I have a gold gel pen here. That wasn't really the one I wanted. And then I think we should do shading around it a little bit. I don't know if I can put my hands on what I need though. Let's see. So let's use the gold. I was going to use my Krylon gold pen, but I don't know where it is. So let's use the gel pen. We'll try. Just put that down over here. A little bit better. I think it would look cool outlined in black or purple. Let's just see what the purple looks like. Yeah, I don't think the purple does much. All we need is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo. Yeah, eyes in green or teal. That would be good too. You can just kind of actually do. I think we need black. Could do the stencil. Where's the cat stencil? Here it is. You could just highlight certain areas in black, like his nose. Let me get a black pen. right, what if we do some teal eyes? Kind of bump up the eyes a little bit, I agree. And then we'll add black. But I feel like we should do like an actual cat eye, like a here, I'll bring you guys closer. Like an actual cat pupil. Give a little bit of a highlight, and then we'll just kind of flesh out the eye a little bit more. Because it is a fashion cat after all, right? And then we could outline his nose a wee bit. It's a bit better, a little bit more definition. And then I go here or here. I think we'll go here. We'll just do. So you could use the stencil to help you draw it, but I'm too lazy to line it up. Did you hear that? I wonder if we have like anybody have like a cool hip phrase we can put with this cat? Cool cat. And then we'll put just black right under the gold and maybe extend it. And we can add the gold back in. Can you guys hear those construction trucks? I don't want to do too much more on the eye. Maybe we'll just do like inside the ear a little bit. There. And then we can just kind of maybe just outline just the outside. Give it more of a 80s vibe. Could put cool cats. Or cool cat. We colored in with that same blue or purple. What do you guys think? Colored in with, should I color in cool cat with blue to match the eyes? Or with the purple? You don't hear trucks? Oh, good. Okay. Hi, Maritza. Yeah, I think the black, it needed something, you know? So this was the image that it came from. So the image itself, it didn't have a lot of detail and contrast. That's her boobie right there. Let's give her some, highlight the cleavage a little bit. You can do that with the blue. Okay. This is just a Sharpie or a Bic permanent marker, which is kind of like a Sharpie. Just color that in. And then I'll just show you the other print one more time, and then I think we'll call it a day. I think the test of the streamage from the new room, I'll have to double, watch it back and see what the quality was like, but I think it was pretty good. Do you guys have any recommendations for sound or picture? The lighting in this room is a lot better than my temporary art space, that's for sure. Right, Shelley? That's funny. Maybe white. I'm thinking white for the cat part. Cool cat. Let me just get a Posca pen. Cat. What's that song? The Stray Cat Strut? I got cat and I got cat style. Da da da. Stray cat. That sounds like a plane going overhead. That is not a truck. So I'll probably have to put a few layers of this white because it's looking a little gray. Now, did I have anything that we did last week that I needed to show? I don't think of any. I'll check, not last week, the week before. Maybe next week I'll show anything that I meant to show. Like as a follow-up, I can show it next week. So it's looking a little gray, but we'll add another layer and get it more white. Wow, you guys don't hear any background noise. That's amazing. All right, so there's our cool cat. With the gilding flakes, the cosmic shimmer. I think the white metallic was a good choice for the pickup in the middle and the neon. So I could draw like a funky border around there, make it look more 80s. Add some shading to the lettering. And then this is our raccoon. So I think with him, I'll have to look up, I can't remember raccoon's coloring. I could maybe color in some white, add some white details to this. So I'll do that. I'll show that next time. And I think I'll add some copper buttons with some gel pen or something. So Gina went to find her magazine, her journal, but she didn't find it. She found her file folders. Well, that works. Okay, well, thanks for your patience, everybody. Thanks for coming to see me in my new space. It was fun getting back at it. Now I have to get back to work and start moving some more. Thanks, Christine. Thanks, Shelley. Anybody have any extra questions or anything? I'll probably do a tour of my new space in a couple months. Thanks, Diane. I'm just gonna, sorry. I keep saying, I'm done. But then I just wanted to add some gold. So I will post the finished pieces on Instagram and Facebook. And then I'll show next week, I'll try to remember. If I forget, just remind me. I'll try to show how they ended up. And I'm looking forward to organizing my space so I can give you guys a tour at some point. And thanks so much for coming. It was fun. It was really fun getting back at it. I really appreciate your guys' encouragement. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice to do something fun instead of packing and moving and stressing. Oh, okay. All right. Bye, everybody.